road. 8 fights we picked. We only made mistakes in 2. We got 6, baby. We got to talk about that. And it was an exciting card, if I didn't say that already, right? But you know who we are first?
Jesse.
And I'm Mel. Alright, boys, let's talk about this. We want to focus on what happened on certain fights, but we're gonna talk like always, baby. I didn't see the referees doing some shitty ass shit like the last couple of times. Looks like somebody's keeping them in line. Alright, so the first fight was Kase versus Diamond.
We said it, the wrestling.
Yeah. Should we say any more? No.
Yeah.
We move to the next one. Nuga Morano versus Portieria. I thought Portieria was going to beat this guy to a pulp. It was the other way around.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't pick that one.
Yeah, but I was like, I said that if something bad fight doesn't go to decision because I knew that someone was going to get KO in that one.
Mm-hmm.
So I was right on that.
So, congrats to Nuga Morano.
He said, tough.
Portieria still has a lot to prove.
Yeah,
That's
that was his debut, you know, like he has a lot to learn, you know.
That was actually his 3rd loss. So, and the next one, the women's fight, bantamweight, by the way, Edwards versus Kim. I did say
that Kim dropped the
that
ball before.
Kim was going to lose this one, and Edwards was going to take it.
Yeah, Kim
That's it.
dropped the ball always, right?
Mm-hmm. Edwards herself is not a bad fighter. She just needs. She seems to have a little bit of improvement though. She's training with like Valentina, and but that's it. Maybe a mediocre fighter can train with somebody that has higher skills, that's much better, and they take that as a motivation. I'm not saying Edwards is bad. I'm just saying that she needs more of that time with Valentina, and the more that she gets with her, the more she should take advantage of that, because that's one way that she can sharpen her skills.
And something that I didn't like with Edward was that she missed weight. That cannot happen.
She missed weight.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah,
So,
like 2 pounds.
however, she took it. She won. However, her purse got hurt because of
Yeah,
that, for
20%.
sure. Now this one was
knew
a
that
no
one.
shot.
Yeah.
Like we were almost 100% sure that Morales was gonna come over here and destroy this guy.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
But what's tougher that he fought, you know? That was in the 3rd round that he KO'd the other guy. The other guy is not as large.
No, the other guy fought.
Yeah.
He fought.
Yeah.
And he got up from the first knockdown.
Yeah.
But then Morales kept pressing and pressing on and pressing on. This kid has potential.
Yeah. But also, I am not like giving like props to Morales because the other guy took the fight in 1 week notice. So, you know, we have to see that, you know.
We need to see Morales
Yeah.
with somebody that's a natural killer.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, they are feeling. They are building.
He's good though. He's good.
Yeah.
But we need
see
we
more.
need to see more
Yeah.
when he gets paired up with somebody that has the
With
same
real.
instant killer
Yeah.
that he has. Alright, so the next fight was between Close
And
versus
Rafa
Garcia, and that was our first pick of the night. And bam, we got it. You want to say something about this fight?
Yeah, we said it close, he's gonna take it, and that was what happened, you know. Like, it was closest that I thought. I thought that the difference was gonna be bigger because Rafa Garcia took the fight in only 2 weeks notice, but his cardio was on point, you know, like he's training all the time with the champ, Kamaru Usman, for his fight, and he was training for Leon Edwards that is gonna take place next month, so his cardio was on point. Nothing to say, like, he's improving Garcia, and Close, we know that he is a legit fighter, but you know, maybe he thought that Garcia was easier than what happened, but you know, like, was a not like impressive fight, you know, it could go either way. Like, if I tell you the truth, I thought that Close lost the fight.
Alright, so you don't agree with the decision of these guys making it
I
decision?
am not disagree, neither agree.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, should this have gone like split decision instead of unanimous?
No, because it was super close. It depends how you take it, like if you take the damage or if you take like the ground control, you know?
Right.
That's depending over there.
Alright, so that's our first pick of the night, which we got it. The second pick of the night, which we lost, by the way, was between Mace versus Abdullah.
Yeah.
All right, so we lost this one.
Yeah. The Croquetero Impresos. The guy from the Croquetero.
This guy looks like
He's kind of legit. And he
can
took
fight,
the fight in 4 days notice. Like, that's crazy. Like, 4 days and you have to fight. Like,
so while that can be an
and he showed that he has a chin because he take a lot of damage.
while that can be an accomplishment all on his own. I would like to see this guy fighting, but when he actually trains instead of like 4 days notice. So I can see that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that he's not gonna be like a champion, but he's gonna be like in the middle. I see him like a top 8, top 10 in the heavyweight because remember he was a Greco wrestling, from Egypt, and he went to the Olympians.
That actually helps.
It's gonna help him a lot. And in heavyweight, it's a big advantage because you can drown the stamina of your opponent. Stamina of your opponent, and like you can get it tired. So we have to see what happens. And he has a good frame. A Croquetero, we always like make jokes about Masvidal, but he's good, like he's in the top 5 of the world, so he has someone that he can help him.
Alright, so the third fight of the night and our third pick, we got it too, by the way. Dober versus Alves.
We said that.
Hey, let me say this.
We said it's gonna be.
He eventually lost because the last time he fought, he got completely outclassed. Yeah. Who was it? McKinney?
Yeah, he won it, but he got like almost KO.
Yeah, like he got completely outclassed in every area. I'm glad that he took this one and came swinging and he was.
Yeah, he's tough. He's super tough. We know that like this guy has a chin and he's legit. He has been over there with the best of the best. He fought Makachev. He fought the who is who in that division. So we know that this guy. I think that he deserves at least to be fighting now for the top 15.
They should let him for sure.
Yeah, he has
They should let him prove himself further, of course. That might actually motivate the guy to train a little bit harder and to take things a little bit more serious, and maybe one day he could fight for a championship. I'm not saying he's gonna retain the title for a certain amount of days, for a certain amount of months, a certain amount of years, but maybe he could get close enough, and maybe he can get a title shot. Anybody that gets their shit together in fighting and they really want it, I'm not saying that everybody can be a champion, but I'm saying they could potentially fight for the belt. All right, so the next fight and our fourth pick of the night, and we also got it, was a welterweight fight between Moreno versus Semelsberger.
And it was a money fight too.
And it was a money fight too, even though Semelsberger got a knockdown on this guy, but Moreno was not giving up, and he took the fight to Semelsberger, and on the late round, Semelsberger was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
That's it. So. We've been saying this for a while. If you guys watch MMA,
Moreno is a problem, guys. Like the volume and how this guy keep coming forward and forward and forward is crazy. Like this is another guy that I think that has to be fighting for the 15. Top 15. Like he has to get ranked. This guy has been fighting for a long time, and he's a veteran, and he has I think like 5 or 6 winning streak. We have to put more respect on some guys. The problem is like I think sometimes they don't talk too much in the microphone. Like they don't do a lot of blah 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 blah.
It's like I've been telling you. The thing is,
UFC needs to make money. It's a business. Like if you don't sell,
you gotta sell yourself. They gotta sell themselves. They gotta start doing some shit stupid, man. I'm telling you, you gotta move your mouth. Maybe you don't have to be Conor McGregor. Maybe you don't have to be Cejudo. But you gotta be behind the mic. Maybe they don't like it. They don't like being, I don't know. I guess they'll call it fake. But you gotta sell the image, man. You gotta start looking for.
For example, I think that Drew Dober is better than Paddy the Body, and Paddy the Body makes more money and is in a better position than Drew Dober.
Because the guy can talk.
He sells himself. That's the problem. It's a business at the end of the day. Like UFC. I think that they care of the sport, but they care because it's a business for them. They make money after that,
But the thing is, people take it too far, and they say no. He just Dana White's prodigy and this and that. No, man, he's probably
He's
he's
a
Dana White's
businessman.
prodigy, but that's the thing. He's Dana White's prodigy because the motherfucker sells his image. He sells the goddamn tickets.
Pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view. It's all about that. It's all about that.
Yeah.
So, congrats on Morano, and maybe next time, so much better.
We keep making money on him.
Mhm.
We have been on him for a long time.
Yeah. Alright, so the next fight and our fifth pick of the night, it was actually a fight between, it was a light heavyweight, Ankalaev versus Smith. We
lost.
said it was gonna be by
decision.
decision, but
Yeah.
Smith has started kicking way too much, and Ankalaev took notice. He checked one of those kicks,
Bye bye.
and bye Smith.
Ankle.
He destroyed his own ankle, but it happens in the MMA.
Yeah. That's a really concerned injury.
Yeah.
Like ankle is like a basketball player when they get like
And
that.
the recovery,
It's like 1 or 2 years, and maybe you don't feel the same.
It's-
Like it has been like showing like this sport is really dangerous, and we don't appreciate the fighting. And when we throw each other at them, for example, Aspinall last week with his knee, and now Smith with his ankle, like these fighters like they really put their life in danger for us to entertain. Like that's something that maybe like I don't know, maybe one day a fighter can have an injury and he can walk again or something can happen. You never know.
It's gonna take him a while. I think he's gonna recover, but it's gonna take him a while. But
At
ankle
least 2
injuries,
years.
have always been painful. They put a cast on you, they do surgery,
And
whatever.
they-
Even after the cast,
Yeah.
you still gotta go through therapy and all that shit because it still hurts. I remember when I broke my hand. On the same day they were putting me a cast, they were taking those braces that they put in your
Your wrist.
neck,
Oh,
those steel bars in your legs to stabilize her tibia because she fell from a horse. This lady had her tibia broken and the ankle too. The tibia healed, and the same day they were gonna take my cast off, she was there. And when they took the cast off, this lady could not even put her feet on the ground without actually making a kind of noise of pain. Ankle is a serious injury, friends.
Yeah.
It takes a while.
And something that happened, like there is time that if the injury is serious, like they never heal, like the ankle, because what happened is like ankle is not like a bone, and they're saying like a bone, when it broke, it like repaired himself, but when there is like a, como tú dices, cuando no es un hueso, es el músculo, como que el músculo no se repara.
The muscle.
The muscle. When it's a muscle, it doesn't like repair the same, like it doesn't recreate it. So that's a problem.
Alright, so let's move on to the next fight of the night, which is going to be our
Our
sixth pick of the night, and we got it, by the way. It was actually a flyweight fight between Pantoja and Perez, and JC did say to me, Pantojas. I did like Perez, but he said Pantojas. Perez has not fought in a
2
certain
years.
amount of times,
And
and
he has been
Pantoja has
out.
been very active, and he's been fighting
The best of the
the
best.
best of the best. This guy,
He's a
and he completely
annihilated.
annihilated Perez. Perez definitely got some skills, but he's coming back from 2 years, so we gotta give him a break. I'm not gonna trash him or anything. The man is a fighter. 24 wins, 7 losses. That's fine. However, he went against Pantoja, which has been active throughout the year.
You know what I think?
Not shockingly, by the way.
I think that after like Brandon Moreno and Davidson Figueiredo in December, they have to give it a title shot to Pantoja. Pantoja has a win over Brandon Moreno. Pantoja has a win over Carl France. Pantoja has a win over Alex Perez. Pantoja has been beating everyone, and he has been
There's a chance that's gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen now.
No.
It's gonna happen after the third fight between Figueiredo
The fourth.
and
The fourth.
the fourth. It's
Yeah.
the fourth.
The fourth. The first one was a draw. The second one Moreno took it. The third one Figueiredo took it, and this one is the fourth. It's gonna be the first time in UFC that there is a.
That is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
I get it. They gotta make the fourth because it was a draw. The first one was a draw. I get that, but that is crazy. How fucking time flies, man.
Let me ask you something.
Hey, Brandon, don't you go around saying something about Monkey because he may have to fight
No.
Carlos again. Or
No,
something
he
like that.
said he apologized. Moreno apologized to Davidson Figueiredo.
Alright.
He said
Okay.
that he apologized. He said like if I said something that you take it like disrespectful way, I said sorry to you. and I want to fight you again. So what I'm telling you is like
That's really smart.
in December, Moreno is gonna fight against Davidson Figueiredo, but there is no one that Pantoja can fight because Pantoja have already swept that division.
They're gonna put somebody in there. Too.
No, I think that the most smart for Pantoja is to wait, like the fight happen, because he has already beat.
Yeah, remember, even if he waits,
I think that
those are 4 or 5 months that he's not fighting,
Yeah.
which means those are 4 or 5 months that he's not taking any money.
the only thing that I can see that he can fight is Askarov, the guy from Russia. But there is a problem over there. If you lost to that fight, you lose all your momentum. And
No, but isn't he from Ukraine?
No, Askarov is from Russia. That was the guy that Cara France beat.
What's the guy that's really dangerous and it's all the talk about that? I think he has like his country has like a blue flag or some shit like that.
But in which way you're saying?
I forgot his name. We'll see about that. So he definitely has to fight somebody because the man needs to put food on the table. It's not because he. I don't know how the man's financial status is right now. But if I was fighting, I'll be asking for somebody at least to fight once.
Yeah, but also you have to see that he wants to be a champion. And he deserves it. He deserves it, bro. Like they have to give it a title shot.
Alright, so the next fight in our 7th pick of the night, and by the way, we also got it. It was a heavyweight bout between Mr. Lewis versus Pavlovich. We said it here, fellas. If you go and watch the video,
all inches too much.
We said this. This is the guy that they brought against Lewis, and they probably said to Lewis, even if they didn't say it, what it meant was, hey, Lewis, this is the guy that's gonna make you or unmake you. If you beat this guy,
you are fine.
You might get that title shot. But if you don't, I'm not saying he's gonna get fired because Lewis is still gonna make a lot of money and still gonna sell those tickets.
But I think that Lewis right now is like the gatekeeper of the heavyweight division.
Absolutely.
Like when someone is like good, they throw it to Derrick Lewis.
Yeah, but he needs to. Next fight he has to win it. Yeah, however, they have put two tough guys.
Yeah.
I think this guy was worse than Tuivasa. Tuivasa is a very dangerous opponent.
I don't know.
But this motherfucker.
This motherfucker will get like 12 inches over Tuivasa. Like
Chan. Then.
Yeah. But I think that Pavlovich will kill Tuivasa. He will have like 12 inches, bro.
If he fights smart, absolutely.
Really smart.
It's just jab,
and that's it.
hook, jab, hook, and that's it. Tuivasa will go down. If this guy fights crazy, Tuivasa's gonna get him. That's how much faith I got in Tuivasa if he plays like that. Alright, so the next. Oh no. Yeah. Which one is it? Oh, the next fight, baby. Flyweight title fight. Oh, speaking about his name about a minute ago. Brandon Moreno versus Kai Kara France. The rematch.
Yeah.
Listen, if this didn't tell you that these two guys can fight, nothing will. Yes. Kai Kara France. Yeah, our 8th pick in the final. Kai Kara France didn't go down with a kick, but it was just not just one kick. It was a specific kick to the liver.
The liver.
If you guys, if any of you is watching, you've been fighting your whole life. I mean, oh, you haven't. You gotta do some research. For those of you who don't know what a good kick to the liver would do,
turn you down.
It would completely, the pain, horrible. And
have you ever get kicked in the liver?
No, but I've heard from fighters like, hey, that's one of the worst things that can happen when somebody connects you like that. A hook or a kick in there.
Bye bye.
It's a lot of pain, fellas. And Moreno took it. This kid can fight. I still say Kai Kara France can fight. Moreno took the rematch. It is what it is. Now he's gonna go against Figueiredo on December. Again for the 4th and probably the final time. Yeah. And but he really needs to train and he needs. I'm not saying he didn't take it serious. I can see in their fight against Kai Kara France, he took it very serious. The guy got bloody quick and he started going crazy against Kai Kara France. And not just going crazy and throwing haymakers. This guy danced Kai Kara France. He was very technical. I liked the way that he was just not giving his face for free, like he usually does. Like he was moving his head and this and that. That's actually good because the less damage that he can take, the more durability he's going to be in the sport, the longer he's going to be in it. And that's something he needs to show against Figueiredo. Figueiredo's still going to be trained by you know who? The king of ring, Mr. Cejudo himself. And you know what happens when that motherfucker trains somebody. So Moreno has to be 24/7 training, eating iron, eating machetes, and shitting irons. That's all he has to do. Alright, so the next fight and the main event of the night. Okay, that can be said too. Women's bantamweight fight: Amanda Nuñes versus Juliana Peña.
The Lioness.
2. Oh. ¡Qué despingada! What a whoop-ass, my nigga! Listen, no disrespect to Juliana Peña, but because she's gotta have the big-ass papaya to take out the many hits and still get up. But I don't think I haven't seen Amanda Nuñez. I don't know what she did. I've been talking to JC and I said, this lady did not run on the treadmill. He ran outside the house. She ran blocks under the sun. Nobody, the way she was showing her cardio. At one point when Juliana Peña started tagging her, I thought, oh shit, here we go again. Here we go again with the jab. But you can see Nuñez's fucking face turning from being, I don't know, concerned to like, I'm coming for you now. I'm being serious now. That's it, you know, game over for you. And after that, it was history. The whoop-ass that Juliana Peña took was legendary. Yes. I do not disrespect, I don't want to disrespect Peña, but it is what it is. However, 3 knockdowns, fellas. Blood, there was no blood on the floor except hers.
Yeah.
I don't want to say something on
yeah.
because
first of all, shit. I was like impressed with Amanda Nuñez because I was fooled by her Instagram because all that she showed was that she was with her daughter, and I said to my bro, I think that she's gonna lose again. She's gonna lose again because she's only with her daughter. Like I understand, you know. But if you are fighting, you have to be motivated. But maybe that was a tactic that she used to fool.
I think she watched our video and we said, hey, kids are not an excuse for you to not train. You gotta take it as that's when you gotta take it hard. And she was like, oh, I'm gonna take this personal. You motherfucking beat up cat. I'm gonna beat this shit out of Juliana Peña.
Yeah. Since God, we don't bet in making events, so we don't get our money screwed. I have to say sorry to Amanda Nuñez. She's still the GOAT, but I would like to see a fair fight against Valentina Shevchenko to determine who is the GOAT. I would like to see that, you know, because I don't feel like a fair fight between those two ladies is gonna be different. I think it's gonna be the same.
It's gonna be another whoop-ass.
Like Juliana Peña doesn't have any like army more than for her because let's be honest. Juliana Peña was super serious about this one. She wanted to make like a point.
She wanted to make a statement that she was gonna beat her.
Yeah, you
but
know.
No. She like we said it on the video. I said, hey, if she's gonna come in here crazy, landing on those flurry of punches, she's gonna get caught. Chan, and Amanda.
Yeah. Boom.
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 To the ground. Yeah. What I'm amazed about Juliana Peña is how this lady is this durable. Yeah. I have not seen a lady this durable.
Like no one have ever like they said like
taking
Amanda
punches
Nuñez.
like from Amanda Nuñez like
yeah.
that.
They said
and
that.
She shouldn't. And she shouldn't. And the reason for that is because that the way Amanda hits.
I think that this lady Juliana Peña yesterday she had a concussion. Like she
probably.
And with the elbow that she landed, she like
those
opened
elbows on the ground, bro.
This lady had to be like away for 6 months at least. I think. I feel she has to have a concoction yesterday. Like some
Man,
punches.
I'm not
also.
gonna lie. Amanda Nuñez in a way fooled me too.
Yeah. We thought that she's gonna lose, but this is the beautiful of MMA. You know that any check.
But
can
I'm
happen.
telling you, she did not. I guarantee you, this lady did. If she ran on a treadmill, that's the least she did. She ran outside her house under the sun because she had so much to give on that fight. She
Yes,
did
sir.
not stop. That was 5 fucking rounds.
25 minutes.
Usually on the third, ending the third, that's when she starts gassing up just a little bit. No. Check this bitch for steroids. He might be there. I'm just kidding. Anyways, congrats to Amanda Nuñez. You took back the Lioness title, baby. And
The
I'm
double
sorry.
champ.
The
She
double
just
champ.
tripled down again.
And yeah, that's the last fight I felt like she lost her Lioness status, pretty much.
Yeah.
But that's why I said she took back her Lioness status. Now for Juliana Peña, you got the biggest heart that I've seen in a women's division by a mile. But you gotta do a little bit better next time. Because if you come in here if you come next time with the same game plan,
They're gonna whoop your ass.
Amanda Nuñez is gonna do the same thing to you.
Yeah. Or worse.
Or worse.
Because
So-
now she has confidence that she can beat her.
Mhm.
So guys, we got our second week in a row. You know that we are gonna continue with the streak. Next Saturday we have Thiago Santos Marietta against Jamal Hill. So this is gonna be fireworks. We're gonna have the finale of the UFC, like the Ultimate Champ. We're gonna have Vicente Luque. We're gonna have a lot of good fighters. So be prepared for our first week.
Our third
week in a row. We continue with our week, and you know what time it is.
It's morning time, baby, and it's time for us to say goodbye. This video is over. See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.